Well, hey everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, Exploring Tampa Bay Commercial Real Estate. We talk about what's going on in the Tampa, St. Pete area here in Florida. And typically we do shows on Wednesdays. I'm Jay Wittner.
I'm Rachael Manzanares.
And right now we're going to talk about transactions that happened in January of 2021. And our first item is the sale of the Swan Apartments, which is big bucks, $83 million. They marketed this place as the 8th largest apartment community in Tampa. So obviously right up there, 640 units.
That's big.
Which may be the biggest one we've ever covered, I'm not sure.
I think it might be.
And this one was built in the early 80s, but still looks very nice.
Yeah.
We have 3 configurations of apartments at Swan Lakes. 43 buildings on 40 acres. And quite exciting, 95% occupancy level. That's really
a good number.
High performing.
Yeah.
And this is in North Tampa. And if you're familiar with North Tampa, it's near the intersection of Bears and Del Mabry Highway, which is a growing area for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's actually on Lakeview Drive.
Gotcha.
Rachel, you go shopping at Macy's.
Ah, Macy's, my home. So Macy's in South Tampa just sold their distribution warehouse. Quite a large site. So this is 670,000 square foot warehouse and 39 acre lot, which is very large for South Tampa. So they're selling the warehouse. Buyer was LBA Realty, but the furniture gallery will remain open on site, which is a plus for sure. So again, this is on Gandy Boulevard. This is right near Del Mabry and Gandy in South Tampa. So you can see from this picture here, it's a pretty large building.
Next we have an industrial park in Tampa, sold for $20 million. And this is 5 buildings totaling about 150,000 square feet. Again, very high occupancy level, 93%.
Yeah, that's great.
With 21 tenants, which gives you some diversification. It's always better than having 1 or 2 big ones.
Very true.
And the design of it, it's all 1 story, which right now is highly demanded by companies because they like the idea in terms of the COVID universe of not sharing all the common facilities like in a tall building kind of situation.
Right. Elevators, lobbies, all that stuff. Yep.
So the seller was Berkshire Anderson and Davis, and the buyer was Albany Road Real Estate Partners. And this is in East Tampa, near the intersection of 301 and East Columbus Drive. And back to St. Pete.
All right. So next we're going to talk about the Waterside Apartments. So this sold for $12 million. This is a little bit smaller complex, 102 doors, and it was built in the 80s. 26 buildings, and their average square footage is around 700, so a little bit smaller units. Waterside is 100% occupied, so a great number for sure, yeah. And neither the buyer or the seller was disclosed in this transaction, which doesn't happen often, but great to see that it's 100% occupied. So this is located near the intersection of 34th Street and 50th Avenue North, kind of central St. Pete, so to speak. Jay?
Next, Tampa Sunstone Palms sold for $59 million. Lots of big transactions this time.
Yeah, it's a big one.
536 units, built in the mid-70s, with lots of nice amenities there for the residents. It has 1 to 3 bedroom units, is the spread of what they're offering there. The seller was Rachael, and the buyer was Sunstone Properties Trust, which obviously was formed for the intent of buying the thing. I don't know offhand who
that really is. Yeah.
And the location is again North Tampa, near USF.
Gotcha.
The main USF campus there. Rachel?
Back to St. Pete. So St. Pete's Brandywine Apartments sold for $55 million. This is a 477 unit complex, so good size again. Also built in the 70s. This offers studios up to 3 bedrooms. So this is a 20 acre property sold by GMC Properties and bought by Covenant Capital Group. Nice pool deck you see here. Brandywine's near the intersection of 66th Street and 22nd Avenue North. This is an exciting one.
Yeah, it's not an apartment complex. It's something different to talk about. This is commercial office. So Pfizer just Pfizer just took a huge lease in Tampa. 105,000 square feet.
That's big, yeah.
In Tampa, you see like 10,000 foot leases a lot. I mean, that is monster, 105,000 square feet. This is in the Heights Union building, which you can see depicted there on the right. It's a 6-story building, 300,000 square feet, and a really, really sharp looking building.
Yeah,
Just
they did a
looks
good
really
job.
nice. Yeah, they took sort of a standard cube, but they gave it treatments that made it look really cool, which is nice to see. And this big lease brings the building almost to full occupancy. And I don't have it on the slides, but some of the other tenants are also like medical type tenants, so it's sort of a themed building a little bit now.
Right.
Construction wrapped up on Heights Union over the summer, so this is almost brand new.
Very
building.
new, yeah.
And it was developed by Soho Capital and TPA Group, and it just turned out really well. It looks real sharp.
For sure.
And the location is North Tampa Street and East Palm Avenue, as you can see on our map here, and not too far from Hillsborough River.
Sure enough. Awesome. So next we're going to talk about a St. Pete Rising article that recently came out. St. Pete Rising highlights proposed and under construction projects in this area. So this one talked about some exciting projects happening in 2021. The highlights include 400 Central, which is proposed to be the tallest building on the west coast of Florida. So that's right on Central Ave, which is kind of the main drag in our downtown area. The AC Hotel by Marriott, the Museum of the Arts and Crafts Movement, which we're very excited for that to open.
It's going to be really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Orange Station, and of course the Reflection Condo Tower, which is what you see in this image here. Reflection is about 45% reserved right now and getting ready to go to contract, so we're very excited for that. This image here is going to be the 400 Central location, so pretty modern looking building that they're proposing. Very excited to see what goes in here. So you can see the article link here if you wanted to go on and read a little bit more about it. And we wanted to highlight here that there's a lot going on in St. Pete, just outside of us. So St. Pete's a little bit smaller on this west coast, but we have about 3 million people surrounding. So a lot of area to grow, and that's part of why you're seeing so much growth in St. Pete.
Very good.
And that's our show for you today. Again, thank you so much for joining us. This is Exploring Commercial Real Estate Tampa Bay. I'm Rachael Manzanares. This is Jay Wittner. We do this show on Wednesdays, so make sure to tune in and subscribe to our channel. All of our information can be found here, and we hope to see you again soon.
Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Take care.